Okay, so hello. I watched The Lost Weekend last night. It came out in 1945, I think. So it's a Billy Wilder movie. I've seen a few others. I really like Double Indemnity. Some Like It Hot is really funny. But anyway, this is a interesting movie. So Ray Milland is the main actor. I forget. Oh, Rob something Burnham. I forget the character name already. But it's an interesting movie. I don't think I can say a lot about it, but I guess it's about like a lot of good movies are not just about what they're about. It's not just about an alcoholic. It's about who's having a binge thing. It's about anyone that's been obsessed or addicted to something, I guess. And yeah, in that way, it's interesting. It feels very honest. It doesn't seem to hold back. So in that way, it's maybe ahead of its time. In some ways, I found it like easy to watch. It's like a few movies recently where I've just started them and then ended up looking at the time and realizing I'm 40 minutes in, and then the next thing I'm an hour in, and then the movie's nearly finished, and I realized I just watched the whole movie. Like I didn't get distracted or annoyed. I'm feeling like I'm following movies better as well. But yeah, it's got some interesting themes. In a way, I didn't like the main character because he's annoying. I feel like he's selfish at times, but I think I could understand. There were parts of what he did that I could see myself in. Like I don't drink alcohol, but any time that, like the aspect that he wants to write, but he never gets around to writing, I can relate to that. I always think, oh, I'm going to be creative. I'm going to make, um, make something. I'm going to program. And then I don't end up doing it, or maybe go to the gym, but I don't. I do something easier that doesn't involve me exerting myself as much. That's yeah, like I'll just play a video game, I'll watch a movie, something that's simpler. I'll have something to eat and just watch some funny videos. And it's giving in to these easier tendencies and habits. And I guess he's similar. I think there's the woman that really loves him. I feel like he should appreciate her more. I don't get it. So that annoyed me. I feel like far out. How good would that be? An attractive young woman, even though I guess that's not necessarily, it's really just that she's kind and caring. That's the important part. And that she doesn't give up on him. So it's weird. I guess she loves him for, she loves something about him. I get confused. So I don't know. Maybe Ray Milland is considered very handsome. See, I don't know. I can't tell with men. I don't think. But anyway, like, yeah, if I was someone else that liked her, I'd feel like, why are you spending all this time with a drunk? Like, it's so unfair or it's so silly. I tend to side with his brother. His brother doesn't really. This is, by the way, I'm kind of spoiling it. I should maybe give an overview. I'd give it maybe 8 out of 10, or I'm not sure. It's not like a favorite movie of mine, but I really enjoyed it. I think it's a good movie. It was easy to watch. It was interesting. It showed all these different sides to alcoholism, but yeah, potentially I'm going to spoil it. He has a little bit of hallucination. He sees a bat, but it's so the first shot of the bat is just awkwardly dangling. Like if like once it starts moving, then it works. It's like flapping. It still doesn't look real at all, but the first time it sort of when things move backwards, they sometimes twist awkwardly and sort of jerk and bumpy. It looks so fake. I think it's one of the fakest special effects I've ever seen. I was like, are you kidding? It looks like a primary school project that they just, glued pieces together and painted it black to make it look like a bat. Anyway, it's creepy and it's interesting. We get to see him go to sort of a hospital place and he sees other people. Apparently, the actor did that in real life anyway, just to see what it's sort of like for real life alcoholics. And we see there's people that keep coming in. I guess the whole movie is about a cycle. At the start, I thought it was a flaw that he was already. You could see how consumed he was with the alcohol, needing to find it. But then I guess it's not about his transformation. It's about that cycle that he's already in and what it feels like to be in that situation. I think his character is endearing because we spend all of our time with him and because we see, I don't know, maybe there's just a quality in him that he is kind of nice, or that, yeah, I don't know I don't know what it is, but it works beneath the some of the rudeness and the bluntness and the self-destruction. There's this niceness. You could tell doesn't want to be like that. He wants to protect people and let them go away. But yeah, the ending is inconclusive, but I think it is interesting. I mean, it touches on suicide. He's got a gun, and that's pretty dark. I think a lot of people can relate to that kind of feeling, or something in your family relating to that. It's yeah, so that's why it's a good movie, is that it's got universal emotions, and I don't mind ambiguity. If you're questioning, do I like that person or not? Would I be stronger in that situation? I think I was thinking with alcoholism and addiction in general. I think the solution is simple, but I'm not saying it's easy. It's not. So there's a difference. Simple, but not easy. And the simple solution is stop drinking. No drinking. That's it. Just stop all of a sudden. I mean, maybe you can wean off if that works, but you have to be strict with that. You have to, if you're going to go down to, if you're drinking 5 times a day, like it seems like he drinks heaps, like the morning, the night. It's interesting some of the things he says about it, the ups and downs he goes through. He's going to write a book and then he forgets that, oh, it doesn't work. He gets angry at people, and then other times he's like thinks he's all that, or sort of. There's a part where he attempts basically to rob, and I think maybe that was a good quality of the movie. I really felt empathy. I thought, what is he doing? I thought, no, but I think I can relate to that as well in your own life. There are times where your passion overtakes you, or you can get angry and you do things you regret. That's a universal human emotion sort of thing. But yeah, the ending, I think it's all right in a way. I don't know if there is a good ending. Like what? He kills himself and that's it. And then it's like, it's brilliant. It's cold, hard art. Doesn't hold back. It's it's gritty and what's the word I'm looking for? Uncompromising or whatever. Or, but I don't know. I think it leaves things open-ended a bit. Like there is a symbolic bit that he throws a cigarette, drops it into the drink, but I mean, he's saying no to one drink is a start, but the next day, I was thinking, how's he going to get through the night? How's he going to get through the next day? But yeah, he won. Ray Milland won the Oscar for Best Actor, and I think I can understand. I don't know. I'm not big on acting. I can never tell what people think is. Oh, that's a great performance. It doesn't seem amazing, but I do think it's a good performance. You can sense his desperation. It comes through very strongly without being artificial. It's just he's consumed, and it's I feel very lucky that at least I'm not addicted to alcohol, and I don't think there's anything in my life that's really like that at the moment, so I can be pretty balanced. What else? There was that funny lady, she keeps saying ridic instead of ridiculous, and she said no thanks, thank you very much, but no thank you, or something like that. She would repeat it. Found that funny, but I didn't get why she was sort of flirting with him. She just liked that when I thought she knew that he was with someone else, and why was he going along with that? Is that just standard back then, that people just cheated with each other, and you always had like a 40-year-old man or whatever age with like a 20-year-old woman? I think it's creepy or a bit weird, but anyway. Yeah, I don't think I can say much else. I like the music by Miklos Rosa, and I guess it's also good that it's kind of, the best movies don't have any fluff. They don't have extra unnecessary scenes, and they don't, so it's kind of good that it's not beating you on the head with, this is what the movie's about, this is the point of it. It's just, it's like a portrait. What is it like to be drunk, or to be an alcoholic in an extreme case, and it's on that edge of like you hate him but you care about him, much like the characters. And I'd be more like the brother, I think. I'd just say, look, at this point you're making choices that are doing the cycle, I'm out, whereas that woman just won't give up on him, and that's kind of nice in a way. But anyway, I'll leave it there. So it's a good movie. I don't know what else to say. Okay, thanks, bye.